Hello, Bodkin here. Well, this is one of my favourite films, and if you just watch one more film, try this one, John Carpenter's Escape from New York. It's got a great cast, as you can see, people like Lee Van Cleef, Kurt Russell, and many more people from Halloween, and obviously Kurt Russell was in The Thing as well, and other John Carpenter films. One thing you must not forget about is the influence John Carpenter had with his electronic synth music. It's so influential, and every time I watch a film or hear some music, I can always feel a lot of the time John Carpenter's influence on the musician. He really was great, and his music captured the true essence of his films and certainly of an era. This is, of course, an 80s film, Escape from New York. It was actually shot in St. Louis because there was a really bad fire, and it really helped capture the film's atmosphere. There was one interview where they said that Kurt Russell, who plays the main protagonist, Snake Plissken, was running around St. Louis in quite a rough area, and he came across some troublemakers, and there was that taken back by Snake Plissken's appearance that he actually ran off from Kurt Russell, thinking he was such a badass, his character. They actually thought he was a real person in that dress. And going on to the film's plot, Snake Plissken was a highly ranked army officer who'd run Purple Hearts and was actually a national hero, but got, rather down about the government and ended up doing a bank robbery with a friend called Fresno Bob, who appears in the deleted scene of Escape from New York. During this bank robbery that goes terribly wrong, Kurt Russell's character Snake Plissken gets caught and arrested and then taken to this high security prison island, which is Manhattan Island, New York. Snake Plissken will get a pardon on one condition: if he can save the president of America, whose plane has been hijacked and has crashed in the prison island. One person whose role mustn't go unmentioned is Frank Doubleday, whose brilliant portrayal of the Duke of New York's henchman Romero, and his crazy laugh when Lee Van Cleef tries to initially rescue the president, really does set the tone of the film and the craziness to pursue. Somehow Snake Plissken managed to land a small glider on one of the World Trade Center towers, which is sadly no longer there, and then somehow bumps into old uneasy alliances with a character who's acted by Harry Dean Stanton called Brain. They're all plotting against each other, trying to get off the island, and I can't spoil it for you, but it's such a great film, and the main leader of the prisoners, Isaac Hayes, a Duke in New York, also plays a good solid part. And like I said, it's just the music and the way the film catches the era it's shot in is brilliant, so give it a try.